Hello everybody, I am BDF018 and welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport. Today, as promised, we are starting sport mode and we are going to be doing Mount Panorama in the Group 4 cars. So, we're just going to a couple minutes to let everything settle in. Make sure my microphone is on. Yep, all seems to be good. Yep, just making sure. So, we're going to be starting in a minute or two. Let me just make sure everything's good. I'm gonna do a couple of bits of setups on my mobile and then we'll be getting off. So I hope everyone is having a good evening and a good day so far. I'm having a pretty good one. So it's been alright. I haven't long had dinner. So I'm just relaxing now. We're on for a good hour and a half tonight. So we have online races to tackle tonight. Like I said, we're doing Mount Panorama Group 4. So now that, it's hard to multitask, so now that I've finished doing that, I can set up my mobile here. Let's go nice and ready there. And we can delve into sport mode. Right. I just noticed I'm not using my gold controller, I'm using one of my black ones tonight, so it's going to be a little bit different. So next Mount Panorama is at 8:10, so we have 8 minutes to do it. We're gonna be doing it in, let's go in the Megane trophy. Now on my other file I've been doing this, I have got a Megane Group 4, so it's gonna be a little bit different to what I'm used to on this track. So we're gonna be tackling it in a new way today. So we have about 8 minutes, I think, of qualifying. Yeah, 8 minutes exactly of qualifying. So we could set 3 full laps, and depending on the matching time, we could set a 4th as well, or depends on how we do. Qualifying for these can prove very stressful. I do get pretty annoyed. Because I like to stay on top of things with my laps, so it's gonna be interesting. I've never streamed an online race before, so this is all new to me. As we set off, now we have 1 corner to go around before the first lap does start. So here we go. Our first qualifying lap of sport mode is about to start, and we are off. So Mount Panorama obviously is also known as Bathurst. It is an Australian racetrack. Not sure what part of Australia, but they do the Aussie V8s with the Holdens here, with the Commodore Aussie V8s. Not sure what other races they do here, but this track is best known for the Aussie V8 series. As we are into Sector 2 already, got to mention. And nearly a bump on the wall. We're going to take it quite cleanly, and we're up the hill now into the more bendy part of the track. A lot of twists and turns around here. You've got to be very technical. Your technicality on these corners have got to be on point. You've got to know where you're turning, how much you're turning. You've got to know the turning circle of the car perfectly. I don't know it too well with this car. I don't think I've ever driven this car before, so I have to get used to the car. There we are. See that we bumped the wall and into the gravel. I've got to get used to the car and the track. Once again, and yes, we do have a bit of a mess up on that corner. No problem though, we're still getting used to the car. I have never driven this car before, like I just said. It's not that I can remember of. Oh no, it says 59 miles. I must have driven this before. Maybe on mission challenges or driving school I drove this car, or on circuit experience. But never in a full-on race, so this is all going to be a bit frolicky in the first couple of laps, but hopefully we'll set a good one in the last lap. As we're into the final sector, down the big straight at 153 miles an hour currently. And we head into the sharp left-hander. This corner can catch up very easily. If you go 1 second too late on that, or even half a second too late into that corner, you are flying off into the grass, so be careful when taking that corner. And this last corner too, if you wait too long you will be dust. As we now enter the final corner, and our first lap is going to be not a very fast one, a 2 minute 20.547, but this is only the first lap. We've got a lot of practice still to go. We're going to do about maybe 3 to 5 races on this tonight, as there is another 5-10 minutes qualifying after every single race. So the next race will probably be at 8:30 after this, after the 8:10 race. So we'll be on to about 9:30, I'd say, maybe 9:15, depending on the time. As the first corner come into the second sector, it's a very slow one. We're now 3/10 behind our lap. You can see the ghost car in front and the time we are behind. A bit faster through there though, we are catching up, but we do slide a little bit, losing a bit of time once again. Much faster through there, you can see us catch up very quickly already. And we're not into the gravel this time, so we've got a lot of time on our lap already. Half a second currently. I'm just gonna drift around a little bit there, brilliant. So we're around 2 seconds ahead in our previous lap already, which is very good. We are now 3 seconds nearly up on our lap, so heading for a 2:17 currently. No, actually a late 2:16 we're heading for, which is quite a good lap. My record on this is actually, on my other file I used the other Megane, the Gr.4, I've got a 2 minute 14 on my other file, so this isn't as good as I'm used to, but once again I am still getting used to this car and the track again, so I can't really be blamed for a bit of a lack of time to start off with. So we're just about even, this, you know, losing 1/1000 of a second here and there on the time, but that's no problem at all. As we head into the last corner now, much faster on that corner than before. Oh, actually no, we're not. Actually, we do lose a bit of time around that corner, and we do hit a 2 minute 17.714. That is a pretty good lap, considering that is only our second good one. Now this is the last lap we can do before matching, as each lap is about 2 minutes 17. We had about 2 minutes 18 on the clock. To get an extra 5-10 seconds after it hits the 0, so we have to put everything into this lap if we want to get a good place on the grid. So I'm going to shut up for a minute and I'm going to focus on this lap, so BRB guys. I lost so much time in that corner, I just lost 2/10 in that corner. That's right, though, we're not even halfway through the lap yet. Big drift in that corner, we lose a lot of time, we lose about 0.4 of a second on that corner, but we are still half a second ahead of our lap. And a hideous left-hander there we just did. Lost 0.3 in about half a second. That was a very bad corner. Our go time is catching up with us. We're 0.377 ahead of our lap at the moment. So this is going to be a pretty tight one. It's all going to be down to this last sector, which makes or breaks our lap. Currently it's making it. We are up to 7 tenths ahead, but it is catching up very quick, down to 6 tenths now. Around the last corner we go. And the catch up is incredible on this car. We do set a 2 minute 17.335, so it's faster by 0.379 of a second. And there we are, we're going to be matching in a few seconds. So 217.3. I'll admit I may have to buy the other Megane after this, because that just wasn't good enough. Like, if we want a good place in the grid, we need to be setting 2 minute 14s and 2 minute 13s. I'm also blaming this controller a little bit, because this is not my racing controller at all. Although we do start in 4th place. But look at 1st place, 2 minutes 12.510. I've never seen a lap that fast. In this Bathurst Group 4 race. But look, the top 5 all British. So there we are. I'm part of that little huddle. I'm in 4th. So the race will be starting in about a minute or two. So obviously you get DR and SR. DR means driver rating. You get higher driver rating for like winning races and placing higher than you started in the race. And SR is sportsmanship rating, so clean racing. It goes up to S. It goes from, I believe, E to S. Obviously we're driver rating E because we haven't done an online race in this file yet. With sportsmanship rating B, I think that is how you start off, I think. I try to keep it as clean as I can, but like, it's not normally me that is bumping into people. It's only people that bump into me, and then that pushes me into the back of people, which then gives me a penalty, which is a big flaw with this game. The penalty system is very broken. It's not a very good system. Like, well, I mean, it's good for for when it gets it right, but it gets it wrong more times than it gets it right, if you know what I mean. So we have a 40-second warm-up. I'm not going to go out for the warm-up. I'm just going to wait for the race to start. 35 seconds till the race is going to be underway. It's not an instant start. We have like a little song, I think, and it shows the grid. So it's gonna be good. I'm gonna aim for 3rd place. I wanna get at least one position higher. Not guaranteed. We could lose it on the first corner and go into 15th and have to battle for the rest of the race, and we could end up finishing last. You never know. So I'm just gonna try my best. It's only 3 laps, so it's gonna be about a 6-minute race, which is good. These races aren't normally that long. I'm doing Panorama partly because it's the shortest race of the 3, but also because it's the most enjoyable one in my opinion. I don't really feel like doing the other races. I'm just going to be sticking to this until I believe Monday, when the races do reset. So here we go then, final daily race B. And there is us, flash of the lights there in 4th. We are the Megane Trophy in 4th place from 2011. We have British drivers all around us in 3rd and 5th. Here we go. My first online race on this account, or on this channel ever. My first streamed online race ever. You're here to experience it, so here we go. Oh goodness. Okay, here we go. 1, and we are off. 3 laps of Bathurst is a go. Into the first corner we go. A little bit of oversteer going to the corner, but we do make it out. We are being caught up with by the British driver behind us, and we are losing time on the car in front of us due to a bit of a mishap in the corner. The 3 in front of us are all weaving around. I'm going to try and defend from this car here, and he's pushing his way past me, and he's hitting me. Typical driver for this game. Though I do take him on the inside. I mean, we're back up to 4th place. And we hold our line, and we've held him behind us. So heading up the hills now, through the second sector. We are still in 4th place. We did lose, we did go down to 5th at one point, but we are back up to 4th. 3rd, 2nd and 1st are way ahead of us. There's no catching them this race, I don't think. But one of them have clipped the dirt a little bit. There's a little window of opportunity. Not too much though. And 3rd place is losing it. He's into the wall. Now we are right up behind 3rd place now. King Kyle 992 right in front of us. We could possibly take him. No, we don't. Oh, we bumped the wall. No, 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 no. That is not what we wanted. So the driver behind once again pushing his way past us. I'm not going to push him back because I'm not a dirty driver, but we are down to 5th place unfortunately. Is he going to try and brake test us early? Is he? I don't know, but we're not going to take any risks here. We've got him on the outside line. I'm going to try and take him on the inside going into this corner. Is he going to hold his line? I do take him on the inside. And we're back up into 4th place. That is great. I'm holding my position pretty well. When I'm defending, I'm doing alright. We're back up to half a second ahead of him. Around the first corner safely, and we are a bit ahead. I believe he's just gone into the gravel, so we're about 3 seconds clear nearly of 5th place now. We're 4.5 seconds behind 3rd. So we've got some time here to make a bit of a charge up the field. I'm a bit of open track for now. Very wide in that corner. You can hear the tyres screeching as you go around that corner. Luckily he's done the same thing, not really lost any time on him at all. So I'm now going to be aiming to keep 4th place. I'm not aiming for 3rd anymore. They are way ahead of us. They're too far ahead to actually even want to compete with at this point. They've got faster cars. They probably audio clip the grass. They got faster cars than they got that Gr.4 again. Which is, if you want to win this race, you've got to really have that car. The quickest thing around this track for Gr.4 is probably in the game. Unless one of them crash, we are not going to be getting into the 3rd place anytime this race. But we are pulling away from 5th place. We're 3.6 seconds ahead of him now. We're still 5.5 seconds behind 3rd, so we're not losing any time on the top 3, but we are gaining on 5th. I mean, we are pulling away from 5th, so it's looking good. Now up to 4.3 seconds ahead, no, 4.25 seconds ahead, sorry, of 5th. He got a bit of a better outing from the corner. He's slowly catching up down to 4.1 seconds, and we're up to 5.8 behind 3rd place. 1 second faster than our last lap though, currently. Into the last sector we go. Looking like quite a good lap this one. Man, last corner we go. That was a pretty good lap. Now, someone, 2nd place, just set a 2 minutes 13.496. We've just set a 2 minutes 16.721. So that's actually our fastest lap, faster than qualifying. Shows how hard that we're pushing for the 4th place here. As 5th place is just come around the first corner. We're 5 seconds ahead of 5th place, 6 seconds behind the 3rd. All in all, 11-second gap surrounding 3rd and 5th. And 6.5 surrounding me in 3rd. So, like I said, not aiming for 3rd anymore. Just going to be 4th. Unless one of them obviously crash out big time, then we are luckily going to be getting a 3rd place. So as long as I can get this section of the track right, then we've got 4th place guaranteed. because this is the only part of the track I normally crash on. These two corners here. We've passed one of them. And we passed the other with absolutely flying colours there. That was a flawless corner, that was. So it looks like fourth place is actually in our grasp. We did bump the wall slightly, but that's no problem. We don't lose any speed coming out of that. Up to 7 seconds ahead of fifth place now. And 8 seconds behind third. So fifth place really starting to struggle at this point, but it's starting to lose a lot of time. Or maybe we're just getting too fast for him. So heading into the last sector now. We are 4/10ths down in our last lap, but that's no problem at all. It's just due to a couple of little wall nudges. So here we go, on the second to last corner. Just one more corner to get round, and we've got fourth place. And there we have it. Started fourth and finished fourth. Our first race for online is quite a success, I'll admit. I was expecting to fall a couple positions down, but we do get fourth place. That I am happy with that. I believe the top 5 didn't change at all, apart from me and fifth place switching a couple of times, but in the final standings it doesn't like it's changed at all, I don't think. So a good first race. I'm quite happy with that. So there we go then. All is looking good right now. All is looking good. So that was race number 1. We're 3 or 4 more we'll do. You know, it's not going to be too long a stream tonight. I don't want to stay on for too long tonight. Oh, there we are. Picture. It's funny because we actually can't number 4 as well. Was that because we started in 4th? I'm not too sure. But there we go. And up to level 27. There we have it. We leveled up. That's great stuff. So, oh my nose is so itchy, mate. Next race is at 8:30. We're actually going to go and buy the Gr.4 Megane. See if we can get any faster with this particular controller. My grip isn't as good on this controller as it is with the gold one, so that could be a little bit of a downfall for me, but I'm going to give it everything. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Megane Gr.4. There we go. This car comes in at 350,000, our most expensive car so far. But it's going to be worth it. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. So we're down now to 9 million credits. And into sport mode we go again. So yes, I don't display again, please. Thank you very much. Right, so next race is at 8:30. We have a bit of time to get this done. Now I know that the Megane Trophy is more powerful and weighs less, but trust me when I say this, the Megane Gr.4 is the better car to use on this track. Not only have I set faster laps, but it feels more grippy as well. It feels more easier to drive around this track than the Megane Trophy does, and hopefully these qualifying laps will prove that. Will prove my point and not make me look like a complete imbecile and get slower laps, but it won't. The Megane Gr.4 is a great car. It's a fast car. Anyways, we are heading into qualifying. We got just under 6.5 minutes left of qualifying before the final starts. So here we go then. Let's get this over and done with, shall we, boys? We're heading into the last corner before we start our lap. It's going to feel pretty easier for me to drive this car as well, as I'm more used to it. And there we go, 5 minutes 50 on the clock until race time. Let's get this, we can fit in, we'll be able to fit in 2 laps, so we're going to have to make things quicker. Not enough time for third, unfortunately. We will be in a race by the time we're on our third lap. So, like, you know, by the time that we're like halfway through it or so. So, we're gonna go for it here. And oh dearie me, right? Let's give it a retry. Not gonna waste any time. I had a feeling halfway down the straight, because the car napped had a little bit slow down. I had a feeling that there'd be a problem going to that corner, and there was. So no problem. It's me getting at the groove of the Megane trophy into the Megane Gr.4. There's no hassle at all. We've now got enough time for 2 laps still. This time we've really got to hammer it if we want to get these 2 laps in. There's going to be about 4 minutes 28 if we are to get 2 laps of 2-minute 14s. Obviously 2 seconds on for every extra second we add on to the 2 laps. There we go then, man. I've got it much better this time. And we are perfectly through that corner. Now into the second sector's winding circuit corners. A bit slow around that corner. The car would not turn. I had to bash it into the wall to get anything out of it. Unfortunately, that's probably going to cost us our lap. But to be honest, I need to get around this track quickly to get myself used to the feel of the car again before we go any further. So, looking good so far on this sector, apart from that bump. Oh, tight around that corner. I'm now into sector 3. And we do hit the wall. God damn it, not again. No, that's not what we want to do. Okay, on to the big straight now. It's not been a very good lap, I will admit. We've had a couple of bumps. I mean, it's been alright apart from the bumps. We've been quick, which is, you know, good. I mean, the pace is there. I just need to be careful what I do with the pace, because this car's got more pace than you'd imagine. So, no, just gotta be careful with it. So here we go now. To the last couple of corners we go. I'm not expecting a faster lap this time. The lap to beat is a 2:17.335, and we are going to set this lap at 2 minutes 16.5, even with them crashes. Okay, never mind. I should shut up and just crack on with the lap. So we can set a 2 minutes 16.5 even with crashes into the wall. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. It means I can take it a little bit easier and still get my time up, which is important. You want to make sure that you're going at a good pace, not too fast though. It's around the first corner of sector 2 we go. We are currently 3/10 up on our lap, which is looking pretty good. Now we bumped here last lap, so we're going to get a lot of time up at this time. Yep, we're up to a second ahead in our lap, which is very good. So actually heading for currently a 2:15.2. Bump on the wall there, unfortunately. So we are 1.3 seconds up on our lap. And a bit slower in that corner, but we do get round it nice and fast. That's the way to do it. Although we do lose a couple tenths, we're down to 1 second ahead. That will even out more as we get down the straight and the speed kind of evens out. But we're down to 0.975 to 9 3/4 tenths ahead. Now it's 9.5, but at this rate we're looking at a 2:15.6. If we were to finish here, no one's up on our time, but we are ahead again. back up to 1 second and just cutting down slightly now. Not too fast at that last second to last corner, and into the last corner we go. As we do set a 2-minute 15.444, which is that is quick. That is much quicker than we were able to set in the last car. So I'm just gonna wind it down now for the rest of this. So we set a 2-minute 15.444, 2 seconds up, I think, on our best lap in the other Megane. So that is a big positive take from this race, or from this qualifying, I should say. So now we just wait for the matching to begin. Sounds quite nice, this car does. Engine is a V6. I don't know. I'm not good at recognising engine noises, even though I am a big petrol head. And we do start in 3rd place with this race, and we're in the middle of a Spanish sandwich. Oh, and German sandwich, I should say. Look at that. Okay. Fastest lap is a 2-minute 12.698. Jesus, that is quick. How are you going to set a lap like that? Well, we are so an E and a B. I think it's safe to say we could probably keep 3rd this race. If we were to have a good race. I'm expecting the guy behind me to put a bit of pressure on me early on. I'm expecting to probably get hit as well. So let's just see how things go, you know. Let's just see how things go. I'm not looking to get a win here. I'm not expecting a win here at all. So yeah, let's just see how things go, man. You know, at least we're not a back marker for this race, you know. At least we're not a back marker. We could be 20 seconds slower on the lap, like Andrea Manic is. So as a positive take from it, I guess, you know, we have got pace. We just need to capitalise on that pace and put it into results. Because pace is equal results as long as you're careful with the pace you have. So the final will begin in 1 second. Oh, the nerves are starting to kick in again. The nerves of a race. Here we go. Race number 2. Flash of the lights. First place. That isn't fair. A drive rating A, and I'm an E for this. It isn't very fair. You know, you've got a you know, prominent winner in the lead, or someone who's had a lot of points and is good at racking up the points, obviously, and is very quick. So it's not very fair being up against people that are E driver rank like me. But hey, maybe it's because I got a fast lap. But anyway, the race is on. The Monster Energy RC is in front of us, and another Megane Group 4 ahead, and another one behind. Into the first corner, and oh, nearly bumping the back of the. No, that's not an RCZ. Sorry, it's a 2T. Almost bumping the back of the 2T into the first corner. He did take it very slowly. 2 Spanish drivers ahead of us, Abo and TSR. We can try and catch them up if we can. 1.1 seconds to the leader, 2/10 to second place, and we are in the slipstream. We are catching up. I might try and take him into this corner here. Can I get him? I've taken him, and we're into second place. Brilliant. We've gained a place so early on the race. That is a big bonus for us. So let's keep this going. First place does go a little bit wide, does nearly touch the wall. I think he actually did touch the ball. 1.2 seconds ahead of third and 1.4 seconds behind the leader currently. First place has hit the wall on quite a few occasions already. and he's clipping the grass. He's like an old person driving or a drunk person driving. He's everywhere right now, which only spells good news for us and bad news for him. He is pulling away though, I will admit. We're 1.5 seconds ahead of third, and we do hit the wall and we go wide. He's going to be loving that his third place, but he does go wide. He does go wide himself, up to 1.7 seconds ahead and 2.6 behind first place. So GSR is the lead. We're in second, Sally in third, Jexel in fourth, and Pip Beloy in fifth. So second place is down to sixth. That's probably the biggest talking point from the first lap, and that we're up to second place, which is good. Remember though, anyone can lose their positions at any time. As we do go a little bit wide, we're back on though. We are okay. We've lost 5 tenths nearly on, or he's gained that much on us to third place. Round the final corner, wide again. A very messy finish to the first lap, but we are gaining on, and then we are pulling away from third place. A slow first corner. I do keep looking behind me, only because naturally I do that just to scout the opposition, because I'm not looking at how far I am in front much. I prefer to actually have a visual representation of how far I am ahead, not a statistical representation. So into sector 2 we go, and we have got a good lead over third place, 2 seconds, 4.5 behind first. He must have a brand new controller, not a 3-year-old controller like I'm using. And oh no, that was terrible. So much time lost into that corner. No, we lost a whole second, and just a bit more than that on third place. He's just gained that much on me. He's going to try and have a go at me in a second, I think. I'm going to have to defend like a madman. Okay, down to half a second ahead of him. Let's speed things up here a little bit, guys. Okay, nice and fast on them corners, and we've actually gained a full second on him doing that, so that is great. Oh, goodness me, he's catching up on the straight. First place, fair play to him. He has absolutely belched away after a screamer, or in a bad way, of the first half of the first lap for him. He's really proven himself to be quite the pacemaker. He is 7.5 seconds in the lead. It's all is looking brilliant for him at the moment. We're 1.2 seconds ahead of third. As now head into the last lap, last corner. Oh, we do bump. Oh no, we've lost it. And with that, losing second place nearly. He's just hit us. So I'm going to take him into the first corner. It's going to be a battle for second place in the last lap as we do bump him. He's gone wide. Is that going to be a penalty to me? Oh no. Oh no. I just got a 3-second penalty for bumping him off the road. I didn't even mean to do that. I was taking the inside line. Oh no. We've got to put our foot on the bloody pedal now, boys. He's going to be catching up with us very quickly as soon as we hit that penalty spot on the big straight as well. I've got to gain as much time on him as I possibly can. So that was a complete accident. I did not mean to hit him off. I am really sorry to that driver. You know, if you do race him, you see a gap and you capitalise on it, and I did. And I guess he maybe even used that to his advantage and moved himself slightly to the side, bumped himself into me. I'm not too sure. From what I saw, I was taking a good line. We are actually 1 second up on our lap. That's how much I'm pushing at the moment. We're much quicker than him in this part. So the penalty is about to come into place. on this straight, we're going to be losing 3 seconds of our life, slowing down while this guy behind us catches up. Here we go, 2, 1, 0, and now this is where we have to really push it. Our penalty's over, he's catching up with us. Here we go, this is the last part of the race. He is absolutely flying up behind us. This is going to be a battle to the finish line, guys. We're 1 second clear, he's right behind us. And last corner we go, and we keep second place. Oh my goodness. What a race. We keep second place. Wow. What a hectic race, what a crazy last lap we had, eh? A battle for second place really was on. He did get past me, and I did cut him on the inside. I didn't cut him, sorry, I took him on the inside, and it's gone too difficult. It was a racing incident, I got the brunt of it, and yeah, you know, that's what happens. Sadly, we did get a penalty, but we kept second place. A good race. Might put my sportsmanship down a little bit due to that mistake. We'll have to see. Tell you what, I'm going to do one more race, and that's going to be me. So, right, so I've got a red B, which means I'm at risk of going down, and he's got a blue B, and he's on the chance of, or he's on the brink of going up. I know why he's on the, you know, I know why he's on the grasp of going up. He's about to go up. It's because of the bump that I had on him. It benefited him and ruined me a little bit. So that's no problem. We're going to go into our final qualifying for today and then do the last race, and that is going to be it. Tomorrow we'll be back with league mode. Is it Let's Do League Mode Part 4? Yes, it is Part 4 tomorrow. Wow, we're on to Part 4 already, guys. So, you know, we're doing good, you know. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'm going to have a drink of orange squash while I'm waiting for this. There we go. I sometimes get nervous drinking and having a drink or eating food on camera because I'm just gonna spit out everywhere. Even though I never do, I feel like I will. There's always a little bit worry, you know. Anyway, we are starting our last qualifying for today. We've had 2 good races so far in terms of results, 4th and 2nd place. Can we get a 1st place in the last race? I doubt it, but you know what, we're really going to give it a go. We're going to try even harder than the last 2 races than this last one. So we can put in up to 3 laps at the moment as it stands, so we're going to go for that. Going to go for the full 3. Round the first corner we go. Let's set ourselves a fast lap, lads, alright? I was even sent an angry message. Oh my gosh. Right, do you remember the guy who was in 3rd place, who we cut off the track on accident? He just messaged me saying, F you. Oh, I am actually really sorry. After qualifying, I'm going to send him a quick message. Because I do feel bad. I do feel quite bad about it, and I'm just gonna do the mature thing and say sorry, because yeah, no, I didn't mean to. I'm not gonna waste any time on messaging anyone during these laps, because I need to get as much time as I can. I just hope I'm not in this race next time, because then it means I've got to deal with him once again. Or knowing if Gran Turismo Sport drivers are anything to go by, I'm going to get smacked in the butt next race for something I didn't even mean to do. So it's no problem. Yeah, we'll see how it goes as we now head towards the last corner of the the lap. Sorry. And we're going to come over here with a 2-minute 15.116. That is an even better lap than our best one already. Great lap there by the McGann. Let's try and break into the 2-minute 14s this lap. I really would love a 2-minute 14, 7 or 6. I think that's my record on my other file, like a 2-minute 17, 2-minute 14.7 or 0.6 or 0.5 on the 3. So we're now going to the first corner of sector 2. Taken pretty well, but we do see a much quicker line in the last lap. We took the racing line, I think, on the last lap, so my bad. So we're 2/10 up on the lap at the moment. As it stands, we are heading for a 2-minute 14. Oh, good corner. It's just doing a little bit of time, although a little bit of time. That was a brilliant sequence of corners. I hope I don't mess this one up. Ah, no. We just lost 3/10 of our bloody time. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, never mind. We're still 3/10 ahead. I mean, still got 3 corners technically, 4 corners technically to go. So, should be okay. We should still get a quicker time. Yeah, as it stands, you know, so we lose a bit of time in that corner. Are we far ahead? Not far ahead at all. 2/10 by the looks of that. We do set a 2-minute 15.035. That was a terrible last corner then by the sound of that, or by the looks of that. And off on the grass. Oh crap. Okay, not off to a good start for the last lap. We do set a faster lap though on the second one, so I am happy with that. But so the thing is, I could have set a much faster one. You know, I could have set a much faster one. Let's hit the racing line this time. Look at that, powering past the McGann, in the McGann. And we've just messed it up, haven't we? Oh, great. Right. We're going to start these last 2 minutes. Never mind. I'm going to actually wait there. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just wait 1 second, everybody. Right, I am back. Hello. Guten Tag, bonjour, konnichiwa. See, I am back on camera, lads. Whoa, would you look at these attacking skills? Oh, no. Anyway, we got 45 seconds to go until this crap here starts, this race starts. So get yourself comfortable. This is going to be you get the penultimate, which is the second race. This is the ultimate. Well, this is just the pen race. Racing for a pen. Racing for a little biro, you know what I mean? So, let's hope that we can get a good position. I keep burping, man. We're a good few tenths up on our best lap from last time. So, it's looking good going into this race. Let's just see if we can capitalise on the pace we had in qualifying and put it into a race, buddy. Yeah, put it into a race, mate. Let's see how well we can do that. Let's see how good it goes. Yes, I'm so pumped. I'm so ready to probably get another penalty for accidentally cutting someone on a corner. Let's see. Is he in this race? Pole position! Yes! I've never had a pole position. I've never ever had a pole position. I've never ever had a pole position. And we start in the lead. Oh. Yes! Yes, boys, we get first place. Hype for pole position, eh? I've never had a pole position in this game. Never, not even on my big file. Oh, yes. I mean, fair enough, they're not, they know that fast times I'm up against, but shut up. We've got first place, we have... yes. Wow, okay. This is looking positive and we haven't even started. Oh. I mean, statistically, we are 7/10 a lap faster, or I mean, if you look at it, our fastest lap is 7/10 a lap faster than second place. So if that works out and that does stay true to what the times are, if, you know, for some special reason all the times stay exactly the same, I will win this race by 2.1 seconds. So, get your bets in. Who's going to win the race? Is it going to be me? Or is it going to be... Wait a minute, I recognise second place. Aspicio. I think did we face him earlier, or did I face him the other night on my other file? No, because I'm higher than drive rating D. Oh no, I'm not, because I think it resets every week, drive rating, so I might have faced him. I swear I do recognise the name, so I could have faced him. Right. Here we go, our first ever pole position. Can we capitalise and can we get a win to finish off today? I would love that. I would honestly love that. So, okay, I'm excited. I am very excited. I've never, I know I've said loads already, but I've never had a first place, never had a pole position before. Okay, here we go. Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us in the lead. Oh. And we are the only Group 4 Megane in here. There is a trophy, but we are the only actual Megane Group 4 in here. So there's the group of cars behind us. We have a bunch of Italian drivers in this race, from 2nd to 5th and then 7th, all Italian drivers. There's going to be plenty of grazie ragazzi in this race, I believe, boys. So let's just get ahead and let's move our assy, if you know what I mean. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Our first race ever on pole position is underway, and we have a good start. And up to the first corner we now go. Okay. Now, having to defend straight away, as the Porsche behind us is right up our backside. He's laying up a little bit, maybe I'm just getting away from him. As we go to the next corner, he is either going to go for the inside line or he's going to try and push me. One of the two. Let's find out which one it is. Neither. Well, I mean, he's gone for the inside line, but I've blocked that from him. So we do get a lot of time on that corner. Half a second, but it's cut down instantly. He's right up our backside again. As he has bumped the wall, I suspect, as he would now down to 6/10 ahead. No, 6/10 ahead, I should say. Let's just focus on what's in front of us, not what's behind us for now. Actually, have a little peek. Where is he?
My man said okay. The guy that I messaged just now. So we don't hate each other, you know. We're mates, you know. We go way back. And risky, very risky into that corner. As you know, onto the straight line, having to defend extremely here. This guy is not holding up. I'm just waiting for one of us to make a mistake. It's probably going to be me. If my racing record is anything to go by, whenever I get a good way, he is up my butt. He is slipstreaming me like no one's business. Going to the next corner we go. He's taking the lead, and he's flown off. You absolute... Oh, you don't know what I want to call him. He's an idiot, and he's absolutely butchered the corner, and he's way behind now. We have a 3.6 second lead. Did he go for the not undercut? Did he go for the cut though? Did he try and smash me? Either way, we're 4 seconds nearly in the lead. That is absolutely brilliant. That has really made me smile. Has he left the race? I don't think he has. No, he's in 3rd place. But he's way behind in 3rd. He's down to 4th place now. 5th place. Right, let's not watch him. Let's watch the race. So 4.5 seconds in the lead from Ragno668 Akuto. Wait, a little bit of a bounce there. Sorry, I was watching the leaderboard one more time. I do apologise. Let's focus on what's in front of us. So we have a 5-second lead after our friend in the Porsche Cayman absolutely butchered it, flew off into the gravel by the end of the first lap. We have a 4.9 second lead. This is looking brilliant. And we actually have the fastest lap of the race so far, 2 minute 21.01 at 383. So we have 1st place and with the fastest lap. Possibly we can set the fastest lap for the whole race if we keep this up. Grazie ragazzi so far, my friends. We are in the lead by quite a margin. We are in front of 5 Italian drivers. So the grazie ragazzi is pretty crazy, if you know what I'm saying. And onto the big straight. 7 seconds in the lead. We're pulling away. We're doing brilliant. Our friend Ace Piccio is in 3rd place, the one who absolutely blistered into the gravel like he was doing a land speed record. Just going for just going for it. He was flying. So into this corner he went flying off on. Now around the second to last corner for the 2nd lap. 7.3 seconds. So we are pulling away pretty well. The last corner we go. Not perfectly. Didn't get the apex perfectly, but we are around it. And we set a 2 minute 16.063. So not a very quick lap. We do go wide into the first corner, but we have managed to get a fastest lap again, at least so far, unless someone else here sets a quicker one. I'm not going for a fastest lap though. Like I'm not aiming to beat my lap this lap. I'm happy with whatever I've got. I just want to get the win. And oh dear me, that was not good. Looks as if though I am getting the fastest lap so far. No one else. I mean, I doubt a back marker will get a 2 minute 15. So seems to be going good. It does seem to be going good. So we're holding it together pretty well here. This would be, as long as nothing goes wrong and I don't get blue screen, I don't... Oh, slight bit of lag. Slight. You probably wouldn't have seen it, but there was a slight little frame rate cut there. I was saying anyway, sorry, as long as I don't get blue screened or nothing bad happens to my car, this is going to be our first win on our first live online race stream. That was a very slow corner, I will admit. Just trying to take things careful for this last lap, you know.
Well, we've led from start to finish. We were in second for about 1 second when Ace flew past us and bombarded the gravel with his wheels. Apart from that, we've led from start to finish, bar 1 second. So this has been a very fun and enjoyable race. Started in first, stayed in first, finished in first, as long as we can get this last corner done correctly, which of course we can, look at that. Of course we can get last corner correctly. As we go to the finish line and we cross the line, we get a victory on our first sport mode stream. How perfect was that? How perfect was that? We did it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. What do you think of that, Sign me up. Put me on your championships. We get a win. Oh, that is great. I hope my mic's not too loud. I really hope it's not too loud. Bloody hell, I am happy with that. I will take that. I will take that. Achievement pole positions level 1 complete. I haven't even got that on my big file. Like, I haven't. Victories level 1. I've got that. I've got about 5 victories, I think, on my big file. So there we go. Pole position and a win. The full, or the two major trophies. The hand gesture for you there. We do get the victory. Brilliant. Could not be happier with that. We get a 4th, a 2nd, and a 1st on our first stream for sport mode. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. That is going to sound me off perfectly for today. As we now get our daily workout reward car. This is what we get for the 3rd of October. We get is that the Renault RS01 Group 3? Group X, I should say. There we go. Even better. What's better than a Group 3? A Group X. There we have it. We do get the Renault Sport RS01. A lovely... I think it does correlate into Group 3. So a lovely car. Very happy to have that. I'm very happy with how the stream's gone. I could not have envisioned a better way to finish off this stream. I am extremely happy. I've never had this reward before. 200 mileage points, 500 XP. Lovely, lovely stuff. And victories, 200 and 500. Lovely stuff. So, there we go. There is our first sport mode stream. Over and done with. We have had a 4th place, a 2nd place, and a 1st place today. We started in 4th in the first race, finished in 4th after a little bit of a slip down to 5th. In the second race, we started in 3rd and we finished in 2nd after one of the drivers made a massive mistake. And in the last race, obviously, we started 1st and we finished 1st. Very happy with how it's gone. I just can't wait for the next part now. You know what, I might even do more sport mode tomorrow. We'll have a look. It'll be a mystery. It'll either be sport mode or it'll be league mode. But for now, that has been Gran Turismo Sport. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've enjoyed the stream, please do leave a like and subscribe if you fancy. It is always appreciated. We're trying to break the 6 subscriber deadlock. We're trying to get up to 10. So let's try and do that as soon as we can. Any support is welcome. I'll be back with FIFA Mobile tomorrow at 1 PM UK time, and with Gran Turismo Sport around 8 or 8:30. I haven't decided yet. I'll let you know in the FIFA Mobile video tomorrow afternoon. So for now, I have been BDF018. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Gran Turismo Sport tonight. Thank you, and goodbye.